Nick, 39 not out. He's a man in good form, isn't he? 100 square. Very good morning, Fabi. There is width, but the result is good.
Offer by Curtis Camphor. There was some on the lines he was hitting, but straight away.
First test match 100 for Curtis Camphor.
So much time, a little bit more fuller.
Arnold this morning at the pitch report just talked about bit of swing into the left-hander. Now he's really got to get his lines right here.
A movement, but too straight. Dimut Karunaratne just clipping away.
He's very strong there. A bit of room to play through the off.
Piercing the gap. Middle of it comes a spin ball. He's quite comfortable.
Leg side square. He plays.
You have for throwdowns in the morning of Big Mat has been playing lately.
Beautiful cricket shot.
Just over.
Karunaratne. Single. So better bowlers, quicker bowlers need to make that adjustment. Ball at you. And if he wants to move on, something.
And so four.
They knows the threat. That's in a good. Is the rough. If they see a threat.
The leg buys. Away, you can't bowl.
So Ben White now trying to rectify the length in that occasion. There's no danger of getting out. Played on the start that he's got. That's what happens. 157 for none.
And then gaps he's got possibly to have some. A lovely shot by Dimut Karunaratne. The spin with a.
We've harped on about how slightly over pitched. Hits the ball.
Maneuvered it.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
Worse shots of catching.
Get it, Whitey.
Very well timed, the boundary.
Freeze. That's juicy. It's put up. Not that you want.
By being dished out. A little bit confident.
White's gone at 6-0. How's he going to slow it up?
In that shot. This is a very expensive in that over and brings up the
Karunaratne 100. Madhushka getting short all the time in the. That Sri Lanka's openers have what? Here goes Madhushka.
The grunt says it all. The final leg was quite square and played it. Though McBride is
Fitness for Camphor. Harry. One hit away from 100.
all around the ground, slightly short. It's almost a free hit, right in the right areas. He'll be Alberni, has a leg gully, a forward.
That's a good one, just one run off that over. One.
There it is. About his maiden test 100. A wonderful knock. He's controlled. 4 more. The runs keep.
Curtis Camphor just hangs up and asks him to be hit.
Gone.
And 48.4 overs, 200.
You don't want to drag it. The thing is, it's so difficult. Just left the hand, you see it's just gone immediately nuts. Much to ponder. You just can't go to experienced bowlers. Here's one of them, Ben White. Big side, not threatening the stumps. And it'll be for thinking, what do I do here?
Yeah, very difficult. He's gone for action.
The gap at extra cover. But this on. And it's too full. He was itching, he was waiting. just a half an imitation.
Also boundary. Down mid off up.
It's that kind of a day. Good. It's another boundary. Over 278 for 1.
Period is also equally important. Mendes puts it onto the grass.
Just.
And it's enough.
Coming from nowhere.
Should go deep for Kusal Mendes.
He's at a slight angle direction. Whereas if his arm is too high. Bowler who bowls wrong uns.
Oh. 6 more. 6.
Those hit frequent. And just like on it.
It's a bad ball and it brings too many of these.
The second of the innings for Sri, they're tired clapping. They're not clapping anymore.
Go on, Hobbs.
I served. We have been served. No, not yet. We got to wait.
So Matthew Humphreys for the youngster. Again, is it 3 consecutive? Mendes on the mark.
It's a Mendes special once again. So 24 runs. The fielder with the helmet disappeared. He's got 1 over, 1 delivery.
Just put an arm around him and said, don't worry. Tactor does bowl in. Helped on its way.
Pretty quickly and quietly at the. He's into the 140s.
Well, that's not looking too good at the moment. The covers are on the ground. It's pretty been suspended for the time being. Early for 1 in this second cup. Sri Lanka was Ireland Test series, and Sri Lanka in reply looking for 1. Madhushka, he's got his 16th coming on a 100. Ship of 228 of finished 129. And let's show you where the game is. In the day, Sri Lanka 357 for 5. Ireland made 490 not out, and Karunaratne, he's been in a real bubble. He's got
Happened. What's good breaking away, and hope the lighter skies come out.
well. That's what play has been delayed due to rain at the of the second test match. Covers consistent. News for you later on. Until then, well, that's not looking too good at the moment. The covers are on the ground. It's pretty been suspended for the time being. Early for 1 in this second cup. Sri Lanka was Ireland Test series, and Sri Lanka in reply looking for 1. Madhushka, he's got his 16th coming on a 100. Ship of 228 of finished 129. Let's show you where the game is. In the day, Sri Lanka 357 for 5. Ireland made 490 not out, and Karunaratne, he's been in a real bubble. He's got
Happened. What's good breaking away, and hope the lighter skies come out.
well. That's what play has been delayed due to rain at the of the second test match. Covers consistent. News for you later on. Until then.